IHE
Series
Spark
11.
Series 11.
It's me immense pleasure to welcome all the participated dignitaries, speakers, faculty members, researchers, students, and participants who have joined us today from different places. We are delighted to host today insightful online webinar topic on innovation to intellectual property. It's my immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today's session. Dr. Dinesh Podole is an academician in the field of electronics engineering with over 22 years of teaching experience at undergraduate and postgraduate levels. Sir completed his BE in electronics engineering in 2021, MTech in 2023, and earned his PhD from RTM Nagpur University in year of 2011. Sir currently serving as a dean and professor in the Department of Electronics Engineering at GH Raisoni College of Engineering, Nagpur. Sir is a senior member of IEEE and a life member of ISTE and IETE. Dr. Padole has delivered over 30 expert talks at national level events and has actively contributed as a reviewer and session chair at various international conferences in India and abroad. Sir has been serving as a president of the institution's Innovation Council for the past 7 years under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Sir has also played key roles as a nodal center in charge for multiple editions of a Smart India Hackathon 2019 to 2025, IIC regional meets, IDE boot camp, and Taikothon. Sir work as a resource person for the outcome-based education at various platforms and institutions. Sir, research interested include area multi-core systems, embedded system design, and IoT. Sir has authored over 80 research publications, contributed to international book chapters, and holds 3 copyrights along with 11 patents, including international filing. He has successfully guided 7 PhD scholars and over 40 postgraduate students. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much. Welcome for you, IHE Spark Series 11.
Dr. Veena, thank you. Thank you for introducing me. And the today's session that we are taking as the journey that we are taking from innovation to intellectual property. I'm sharing my PPT here, ma'am.
Yeah, sir, sure.
Yeah, that will be fantastic. Windows will be. I think this is not a proper way. 1 minute. Share screen itself. I hope my slides are visible to all the participants.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir. You can continue.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you from the organizer of International House of Education. I am Dr. Dinesh Podole, Professor Dinesh Podole, and it has been introduced by Dr. Veena. And especially today we are taking how we are doing. I mean, innovation, startup, entrepreneurship, education that we are taking, but how we can take the journey from innovation to intellectual property, a journey, how this particular journey and how important this particular topic is. So, if this will be a complete 1 hour session, definitely. And after this particular session, I hope that you will at least enlighten about your own intellectual property. You can understand your own value and how to create the value in your own thinking, your own creation. This is what my session outcome will be. So through this particular my session, I am going to focus on certain important terms and then certain what are the IPs and their IP filing processes. So any topic needs why we should or we need to understand why we are covering that particular topic and what's the importance, what is the importance of that particular topic in today's scenario. So today's scenario in India, you can see today nowadays it is a knowledge driven economy. India, whenever we are calling as a economy, India is a growing economy in around the world, and we can call it the fastest growing economy in the world in this particular scenario. Though it is a crisis, but then also India is a fastest growing economy. So in this particular thing, we know whenever we are calling as a growing economy. So in this particular growing economy, the knowledge is become the boost up for this particular growing economy. So it is called as a knowledge driven economy. And in this particular knowledge driven economy, definitely innovation is a primary driver to progress in this particular thing. So definitely our idea should become our growing economy part of that, and we should able to create. And that's why in this economy, whenever we are calling as a, whenever the government is called taking as a making India, made in India, startup India. So idea, you are having idea how you can convert your own idea into the economical growth, into the financial thing. This is what the thing, this is what the today's topic. Now, probably some of you might be from institution, might not be the institution. So why this particular topic, or why the innovation, this particular topic, it is more important to the institute? Because the institute are having multiple young, basically institute do have young minds, and whenever there is a part of young mind, whenever there is, we are talking about the young mind, creation automatically comes. So creation, it's a general, it's a proven technology, it's a proven things that generally the creation are coming through the young minds. Definitely it requires certain shaping from the expertise, but and that's why the institute do have the young minds, and they are, and that's why it's a big source of the innovation. And if we know this particular potential, we need to grab it and we need to train them. Certain important term we need to understand: what is discovery, what is creativity, what is invention, and what is innovation. And once we are understanding this particular term, we can understand better our potential. So let us take a very short view about discovery. Discovery, it is nothing but the primary process used to science. I mean, discovery, it is a primary process used in the science. We are calling as a, that this particular planet has been discovered. So whenever we are calling it a planet has been discovered, or this particular Edison effect is there, so it is that doesn't mean that it has been find, it has been created today. That was there, but first time a particular person has made known to all mankind. That has been the known thing is what there, but it has been first time told to all, or mathematically get proven to all. That is what called as a discovery. Second one is creativity. So creativity is another term which it is called as the ability to see the problems in several dimensions. You can see one of the cycle picture showing here. So probably a particular, I am looking to that particular failure of this particular cycle picture in one dimensional. Probably other person might see that particular failure of that cycle picture in his own term, and he's finding the solution by different way. His solution might be different, my solution might be different. So this is what my ability, this is what his ability, where the creativity comes around. Third is invention. So invention, it is near or basically it is invention got to that the new thing made first time in this particular mankind world. So one example, that IC engine, internal combustion engine, first time made in this particular world. For, and it has been told to all that this kind of engine has been made. Engine was not available before, but it has been made first time. So it is what called as a invention. And what is innovation? Now, once that particular IC engine has been made, but there are multiple versions, multiple improvement. It is going in the same IC engine. Then, when you are making the things better and better one, this is what called as a someone is called as a, is it shared PPT? I can share then afterward. So whenever you are making the better in the particular invention, this is what called as a innovation. So innovation, it is nothing but making the things better and better. Now better thing can be with the multiple dimension, that can be technological superior, that can be user superior, or something else. So you can say, so this is what the innovation. So if you are looking to this particular discovery and invention, So discovery and invention happens once in a lifetime of any one mankind. So it is not a daily basis activity, discovery and invention, but creativity and innovation. It is a thing that we are daily doing some or other. For example, I'm using my mobile, so probably this mobile will be different, or new mobile, whatever it is coming, that will be better than this. So that is what called as a innovation. So innovation don't have any kind of boundary, and every person are innovating one or other thing. Probably we are not carrying, we are not knowing, but we are doing innovation daily basis. For example, if a particular student is going to his home and his bike get problem or get stuck up at some other point, probably he's looking that particular thing, he's solving that particular problem, and he's coming with the good idea to solve that particular problem. It is another kind of innovation. So innovation happens multiple time, at least daily basis we are doing this innovation. And this is what the potential of the creative mind we need to target. So innovation, it is the thing that we are doing, but what need to be created now. You can see one of the another example that the Alexander Graham Bell has created the telephone first in the time. So that was the invention, but it has been this particular telephone has been developed in the multiple stages. This is what called as innovation. So now it is coming to the intellectual property. Now, as I told, innovation is a daily basis. We are creating, we are doing, we are thinking. So it is about our thinking and so thing. So what is intellectual property then? We need to understand. So intellectual property can be divided into two parts. One is tangible and intangible properties. What is tangible property? Whenever I am calling as my property, house is my own property. That means all the rights have been allotted by government of India to me. This is my own property. If a particular motor, it's my vehicle is my property. When I'm telling it, it's my own property. That means all the right has been assigned to me. I can use, I can give rent, any kind of things can be that I can use as my property. So tangible properties are like physical assets, their own individual company, such as equipment, sofa, house, car, or their plots, or any kind of thing. The same thing, another another term is that there it is called as a intangible assets, intangible property. That it is not in the form of physical thing, but let us take that I have think sometimes differently to solve the problem of my bike today, and I have made that particular thing. So it's my own creation of idea. Whenever idea, when I'm talking, generally we are not thinking the the my involvement in that particular idea comes into existence because I have a particular experience behind that. I have certain theory in that, and I have my experience, my all goodwill, and that's how that particular idea could have implemented. See, that was a very good story that the Newtons have apple has been coming from upside, and then it has been fall on the head of Newton, and due to that particular activity, Newton has discovered the gravity law. But my question is, apple doesn't fall in the that particular day only. It has been falling from the thousands of lakhs of year, but no one has thought that by that particular way. So it is his own creation, and this particular idea, his own idea, has the value. That particular value we need to understand. This particular idea, if it is coming to your mind, it is nothing but your own property, and it is called as a intangible property, or non-physical assets. So non-physical asset are my own idea, my own goodwill. If I have created my own character today and I have a particular goodwill, so it is doesn't build within a day. I have I have followed a particular discipline over my career of 25 years. I have gone through the particular fix things, and I have created my society, and that's why the today's goodwill is there. Goodwill is there. So it is not a uh, if anyone is calling that don't have any particular value. No, it has a good value. It has a that has a value, and my goodwill, and that's why my goodwill, my character, my thinking, my thoughts are nothing but my property. So we need to understand what is physical assets, what is my physical assets as a tangible property, and what is intangible property. So we today we are discussing about here the intangible assets. No, what is my intellectual property? Intellectual property, it is something produced using the human intellect, which has been that has a commercial value. So we need to understand: does my idea do have commercial value? Question is yes, because my idea, it is coming through my own experience, my own need, and my own thinking power, and that's why it should be myself that I should create the commercial value in that, and that's why that will become my intellectual property. I cannot share that to anyone in the free of cost. If you are sharing your goodwill, no one should use your own goodwill for his own purposes. So that's the thing. You should tag your idea, your character, your goodwill with the particular pricing. So put the pricing on your own creation, which is non-tangible property. Now question arises: when I'm calling that this is my own house. So though I am calling it this is my own house, who told or who is giving the rights that you can enjoy this particular house, all enjoyment, or you can enjoy your own property? It's a government of India, and government of India, when they are doing the sale deed on my name, and after that particular sale deed, that particular law get protected to me that I can enjoy my property as I wish. So does any process is there that I can secure my own idea, my own goodwill, my own non-tangible property? Yes, there is a right, there is a law which is called as a IPR law, intellectual property right law, which has been there in India or in whole world also. Those particular law are protecting your own property, which is called as an intangible property to you, and it is giving all the rights as per the law drafted by the country to country. We are talking about the government of India here, so it is giving all the rights that you can use this particular thing. Those particular rights are called as a intellectual property right, which is IPR, and the laws are called as a IPR laws. Now, once the government is giving that particular IPR, or once the government is restricting or it is giving that particular authority to you to use your own thoughts, what kind of rights that I'm getting when I'm doing this particular thing? So you can sell, I can sell my idea, I can buy others' idea, I can give lease or rent to my idea, I can assign it to others, I can pass under my will also. As you are passing, as anyone is passing their house property under will, the same thing you can do. That your intellectual property, your thinking, your thoughts, your creation, which is non-tangible, as a IP, it's your own intellectual property, and you can enjoy all the rights, similar rights that you are doing, for example, of your house, your car also. So you can sell, you can sell, you can buy, you can go for rent, you can assign, or you can pass under will. Now question arises: why? We know why we should save. So definitely, first of all, when I'm safeguard my IP, so that has a commercial value. When I'm creating my own creation, so I can take the money out of that, because it's a money world. It's I told, from idea to finances, creation of wealth. So if I'm a student, if I'm a professor of this particular college, I have my idea. So how can create this idea into wealth? I need to understand. So that has a commercial value. If I'm safeguarding my idea, I can convert it into my commercial value, and from the licenses, I can develop it into development or blocking others to use my own idea for their own purposes. So blocking the competition. Third is recognition and reward. If it is my own idea, I should be recognized. वो references हम लिखते हैं ना नीचे, the people should be acknowledged to me. So definitely I wish that if I'm giving my own idea thoughts, if I'm giving my own publications to others, other can refer, but he should give due respect to me as a recognition and reward, as well as we can build our own brand also, and for the range in the front. So definitely we should aware about our IP properties, and we should go for safeguarding of such IPs for our own thing, and it is also creating the huge thing for the economic boost also. In India, you can see the government is rushing a good thing in this particular IP protection. Now question arises: everything I understand, what is design, what is creation, I know the value, I should value my own IP, I should know or I am knowing that it is very important. Everything is knowing. I know that there is a IPR law, but where I should apply, that is the thing. Where I should apply, what is the process? So yes, there is a for intellectual property. There is a particular. You can see I have shown the particular website. It is a ipindia.gov.in. The process is there, and this particular all the process are online itself. You don't have to go physically anywhere to the IP offices. Definitely, there are IP offices in India. There are basic four IP offices in Delhi, Calcutta, Mumbai, and Chennai also. So, and there are certain sub offices to the different cities also. This is what the controller, those are sitting at the major go four offices. And then there are, different centers also. Like I am from Nagpur. So in Nagpur also there is a IP office. It's a sub office of Mumbai. So, but you don't have to go there. You can go through the particular website and do with you can follow a particular process, and you can register. You can go for registration of your IP office IPRs. Now, with this all the process is online, and it is user friendly. Online and user friendly. Yes, you can take help of others. You can take help of attorney if required, if you require, or you can do your own IP creation, your own IP filing by yourself also. That's totally to you. If you are aware, you can do by yourself. If you don't, then you can take help of others also. It is completely online. You don't have to go anywhere. So what IPs I've been protected? The IPs get protected like patents, like geographical indications, like copyright, like trademark and design. So generally in India, IP, intellectual property, get differentiated in five different category. I'm repeating, it is a patent. Patent means the physical thing, physical technology if you are developing. So it is patent. Another is design, then copyright, trademark, and geographical indication. Let's see each and everything in a short thing. What is trademark? As you know, what are the things, what are the material, branded material we are calling as? Those are having with the particular trademark. So trademark, it is nothing but the sign that distinguish. Sign means it's a graphical representation. It's a sign that distinguish the goods of the services of one's enterprise from one to others. So each company, because I don't know, a Nike company is there, so I don't know that पूरा का पूरा नाम मैं नहीं पढ़ूंगा. But if I there are the graphics that are the right kind of graphics, tick tick वाला जो graphics है. So from long itself, if I can see that particular graphics, so I know that it's a trademark of Nike. Like that, the each company, because company name, it is very difficult to read, so all they are making their own hologram, either or the graphical representation kind of mark that that is there. And now that particular, they are making popular to that particular thing. So when I'm looking the trademark of any company, so that has that carries the value of that particular company, and that values, they are all the values that they are putting. Now this particular value, this particular trademark, if any other company is utilizing, that means the that particular customer will be diverted. They don't know कि ये सही product है कि गलत product है. So for that, that particular trademark need to be registered with government of India. So once that particular Nike wala trademark, if it is even registered with the government of India, now what government of India will tell कि this particular trademark, it is associated with this particular company. No other company can use the same trademark, so that the customer can be safeguarded, company can be safeguarded. This is what the thing. So you can see Nike, number of trademark that were utilizing Nike, Mountain Dew, Adidas. Adidas again, two things. And you can see, you can, what are the product that you're utilizing as you are young students, or we are utilizing multiple product, multiple branded product, I can call it. So all those are having the trademark, and those particular trademark can be registered. And process for registration of trademark is very easy. Actually, it's not taking much more amount also, because nowadays IP filing process are become very good. User friendly, and amount wise also it is very very cheap. And you can see near about 1 year they are requiring to file a particular to file the particular trademark. That would require time, but after filing, granting of that particular trademark, less than 1 year, within a less than 1 year, it has been granted. What are the proper documentation that you need to do, like the company authority letter and everything that is required. Government want to ensure that this particular, it's a right company, the genuine company, the owner is genuine, and he want to register that particular trademark for him. That much the government want to ensure. Once the government is ensured, after filing within 1 year, it's a time duration, you will get the approval for your trademark, and then you can start utilizing that particular trademark for your own company. Second thing, design. Design a product. The multiple product, we may have the same utility. For example, a good example that I'm taking as a bottle, water bottle. All the particular water bottle are having same utility. It is the utility of the particular bottle are carrying the water. But you can see a particular company, if you are utilizing the soft drink or mineral water also, you can see the designing of the bottle are different for different one. Like Bisleri do have different design, Bileri or Kinley do have different design. Why those are? Because Bisleri are making the water bottle, and they made the particular design IP with the government of India. Once that particular IP design IP has been registered with the government of India, same design other company cannot utilize. So this is what called as the appearance or design IPs, design intellectual property. Now you can see, you as a designer, you can change that particular design. That can be the handling of bottle or something, grooves, everything you can change. If you can change the appearance of design, you can make your own design registered with the government of India. So whosoever is creation, whosoever is good in the multimedia creation, or who's good in the crafting kind of thing, they can definitely go with the design registration. So it's not much more harder. They might have the multimedia expert, or you can see the creator, our student, that they are making, and they are thinking ये डिजाइन इस तरह से होता तो शायद अच्छा होता. Create your own design and get registered. So all the visual appearance for the same process can be go under the design IP creation. Benefit of that particular registration, again, you can go with the commercial exploit. You can do your commercial thing. This particular design, once you are getting the design registration, that will be there for your 10 year. No one can utilize the same design other than you. Or you can sell the particular design to other company also, if the company require, or if company thinks. And this is encouraging that particular creativity. So this is the small thing you are always doing, but we are unaware that our potential of our own creativity. Geographical indication, actually it is a very specific. One example that I will take here, that Darjeeling, it is famous for tea. So if a particular person, it is coming from, let us take, we should not name, but let us take the Pune person is there, and he is selling tea which is being grown at the Pune with the name of the Darjeeling tea. So it is not fair, because Darjeeling tea, it has been has a particular geographical indication, geographical notations. So the officials of Darjeeling will be, the society will be created, or it has been made the particular IP registration with the Darjeeling tea. They will give the particular registration. The same thing you can see, Assam. Then thing, Solapuri chappal is there, और मथुरा का पेड़ा है. So this particular thing, that particular location registration they can do, and they can then they can give the register. They can give that particular product. They can sell that particular product with the geographical name only. So it is the specific. And then coming to copyright. Now I should ask all this particular student or faculty or other person is there, are we are not creating the PPTs every day here? We are creating our PPTs. So all this particular presentation, your creation, your paintings are comes under the copyright. So how many of you have registered your presentations under the Copyright Act? Probably not, or probably the 80% are has not done the copyright registration. So what is copyright registration? It is a, what are the creation, soft creation are there, which is not considered as a patent. I will come to the patent also, but which is not considered as a patent. So most of that particular thing is a soft creation. can cover under the copyright. And once you are getting the copyright, definitely you can enjoy the 50 year after the death of the particular artist. A particular person has made a good, very good painting, so other person cannot copy and cannot sell by his own name, because he has taken the copyright of that particular painting. So painting like the particular thing, if anyone is going with the particular painting selling, he has to take the permission of the artist. You can see a particular book get published, so that particular book gets published with the copyright registration. So no one can directly copy the part of that particular book as their own creation. He has to take the permission from the author. So this is what the legal term. Now I am just focusing more to the copyright. What are the processes? So under the copyright, what can be covered? Like literacy, dramatic, music. If you are making a good music, what are the music or what जो lyrics जो बनाया जाता है, जो movies बनाई जाती है, all that are the copyrighted. Artistic, computer software, cinematograph, sound recording. If you are making your own sound, your own music, that can be again the copyright. Copyright can be done in the English or all the 17 major languages, Indian languages. Now, copyright again, it's a very simple process that you can file by or by yourself. If you require, you can take help of your friends also. But if you are doing by their own, you can see I have given this particular copyright form. I had given here itself. The website it is copyright .gov.in. You can go to that particular website. You can create your login and you can start filling the particular form. You can see the some of the form snapshot that I had given in the registration. After registration of your copyright, once you are doing all the copyright registration process, so you can see what are the documents that you require. Definitely work under undertaking of copyright. You as an author, you are giving that this is my own work. NOC from the author, you as a NOC are utilizing. Now in your material, if you are utilizing anyone's other's name, let us take the other author is there, so you have to take the NOC from that particular author also. If you are utilizing the any organization name, for example, if I am using the name of Government of India or Government of Maharashtra in this particular case, or on my presentation, then definitely I need to take the no objection certificate from that particular organization, so that you cannot claim on me कि आपने मेरा नाम गलत use कर लिया. So that's why you have to take the UNOC from the particular organization, and then with the all UNOC later from author, from organization, work under copyright, and the document what you want to copyright, you can submit to the portal. And then and very nominal fee, it's a 500 rupee. And once it is going, once you are submitting, then there will be through examination by the particular copyright authorities. And before that was taking near about 2 months. Now it is taking near about 5 to 6 months. It is taking if they require certain clarification, they are asking certain clarification to you. They are sending mail to you that this they require certain clarification on this point, this point. You need to you need to fulfill the particular grievances also. And then after due completion of grievances, definitely your copyright will be published. All we faculties, the student are creating your own presentation. I it's my own personal request that if you have created your own PPTs, why can't you go for copyright registration for tomorrow itself? It is not taking much more time. And you can see this is what the portal wherein you can go with the complete. This is what the complete process that I listed. And step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, if you are going after filling, after submission of the particular thing, you are getting one diary number. And then you need to check the continuously this particular diary number, what is the status, at what status it is there. This is later. And this is what is workflow. And dear student or dear faculty, when getting the copyright certificate, it's very, very happening. It is very satisfactory. You can see it's my own copyright certificate with the emblem of India. When you are getting this particular copyright certificate, and we are glad that we are having one such a document which is declaring that this particular work, this particular presentation, it's your own presentation, and no one can utilize this particular presentation without my own permission. So it is very happening and good thing. And this all the student of other either graduate or the professors whosoever is there, or otherwise also, if it is your own creation, you are creating your own poster, if you are creating your own what called as a presentation, if you are creating your own paintings also, go for copyright, take this program experience. It's a nice one, and when you are getting the certificate from government or copyright certificate, it's a happening moment. Then we are coming to the most important thing, what are patents. So we have discussed, you can see we have discussed here what is design, what is what is trademark, what is a copyright, what is geographical indication, what are design. These are the intellectual property part, and then last part is patent. So patent is again the most important, and nowadays it is being most asked, most discussed. What is patent? Why patent? Why it is important? What are the benefits of patent? What are the disadvantages? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? What are the benefits? What are the limitations? These are the permission of Dr. Podode, and Dr. Podode can utilize the particular product with what are the liabilities, what are the conditions that I am putting on the users also. So, whosoever invented, discover any new or useful process, machine, manufacture, or composition of matter, any new or useful improvement, any new or useful improvement. If you are doing certain improvement in the this pen also, what are the pen that I am utilizing? If you are doing certain improvement in this pen, that can be also patented. What cannot be patented? We need to understand the computer program cannot be patented, business method cannot be patented, mathematical methods, performing acts, and mental game presentation in the information cannot be patented, but this can be copyrighted. Now, whenever we are going with the patent, there are certain patentable subject matter. What are the patentable subject matter? Whenever you are doing for the patent, you need to find, you need to see whether it is falling under this particular things or not. My invention should be patentable subject into matter, first of all. Then this particular my whatever I have created, it should be novel. It is not, it should be novel. It has a certain differences from the water it is available in the market. It should have non-obvious, that means certain innovative step. It is not as that total innovation, but certain innovative step it should be there. And invention should have industrial application. The whole idea about the patent, it is for commercialization, and that's why what are the product that I am going for patent should have some or other commercial values. Now, patentable subject matter means what? What the if your patentable things should not fall under the foreign categories, like law of nature cannot be patent, because law of nature it is there from the thousands or lakhs of year. How you can patent? For example, haldi process, जो भी आप पिछले बार you might have heard about that, how that can be protected, patented. Then physical phenomenon which is there already, discovery of any living things. If a particular person it is going that I have discovered a particular insect, so that cannot be patented. Method of agriculture and horticulture, yes, it is very important. If a particular scientist is telling that he has created a good agriculture method, yes, but it cannot be patented because it is related with the mass human population, mass. It's a masses of the things. If it is a particular thing is it is being patented, that means you are restricting to spread out. So such person can be awarded, can be rewarded with a good amount of money as well as certain prizes also. But and government will take, yeah, you did the very good thing, this particular agriculture method, but we cannot go with the patent because it is that if by using the particular agriculture method, we can create a good food production in the India. So that's why it is that can be patented. The known substance cannot be patented. The method of playing game, any aesthetic creation can go with the design, but cannot be patented. Animal plant, then defense kind of thing, hazardous things cannot be patented. Now, what is novelty? The subject matter should have some or other novelty portion in the particular thing. Then it should not be published before. Now, whatever that I'm created the novel thing, it should not be published or it should not be known in the part or fully knowledge to the oral or written matter in anywhere in this particular world or in India. So if I'm creating certain new thing and it is already been utilized in the some tribal community, so that cannot be my patented product because वो तो पहले से use वहाँ पे हो रहा है. If I have created certain new method and I have published that particular paper. So when I'm going for the patenting of that particular technology, that cannot be patented because I already have published my paper and it is then in the public domain. But in this thing, one small thing is there. If I publish that particular patent, if I publish that particular paper and within a 1 year I am going for patent, it is possible. But after 1 year, that particular paper, that particular method cannot be patent. So this you need to understand. So before, if we are having good work, so go for first patent and then you can publish the work. It is what the suggested is. Innovative steps, the it should have some or other innovative steps as I discussed, and industrial application because that particular product should have some or other industrial application because it is a commercial value, it should be created. After all, we are going for the business conversion of knowledge into wealth and definitely to the society, benefit to the society. This is what we are doing for. Now, looking or listening this particular discussion, someone might think कि it is a very big thing. ये बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीजें हैं जो हम पेटेंट कर ही नहीं सकते हैं. So I have certain example here what has been patented. You can see the U-pin. You can see the U-pin. U-pin, it is nothing but the a single wire has been shaped in a different way. But when you are giving the particular shape in a different way, that has a big capacity of holding the multiple pages without harming the pages. If you are stapling a particular number of pages, that the due to stapling, the particular pages are get teared off. You cannot separate the particular pages without, in the same condition. But if you are putting the U-pin, it is not harming your pages, but it is not created any harm to your pages, but all the pages get binded. So this particular creation, U-pin creation, has been patented at that particular time. A particular student can think that it's a very simple thing. Might be simple thing when you are looking, but when he or particular she might have think of that particular thing, probably it's a good creation of that particular idea. The foam, the rubber band, always you can see it's a small product. I am showing a very small product here that has been gone for the patented. So you can, and now we need to understand if you are patenting a particular UPIN, how it creates the wealth to me? If a particular patentee, a particular person has patented a particular idea, if he is getting zero point 0.1 paisa per UPIN, or let us take 1 paisa on one box of that particular UPIN, he is getting. So how much the crores of box it is being consumed in this particular India on a daily basis, or you can call it a monthly basis. So you can multiply 1 paisa by 1 crore boxes. So it is coming near about to 1 crore or 1 lakh per month, and yearly it is in crore. So you can see the potential of patent. Though it is a very small thing, though you are calling it a one, I'm just discussing about the 1 paisa, one box, 1 paisa per box. So when you are looking to the magnitude of this particular consumption of that particular UPN, it is going in the crores. So you can see how idea get converted into wealth in the long term. Now, traditional approach of the filing of the patent, make the idea development, go with the idea development in the TRL, technological readiness level 1, 2, 3, 4, making their prototype, prepare for the publication on the journal, search for the patentable document, file for patent, wait for the file examination, and then patent will be awarded. What is the new approach? What is new approach? There is one of the another thing is there, idea patent. Once you are getting the idea can be patent, and then there is after patenting of your idea, then we are getting the 12-month also, 12-month to complete the specification. It's another thing that you can go for. Whenever you are going with the patent, there are certain guideline. It's because the patenting, it is a legal thing. All it is the we are calling as a attorney and court wala pura matter, and the language is very legal. So your patent application should be well drafted. It should be very well drafted application, and decide, and this particular drafting will decide the fate of the application invention. जिसको बोलते हैं ना, जैसे एफआईआर, जो कोई भी क्रिमिनल का जब एफआईआर लिखते, फ्रॉम द पर्टिकुलर एफआईआर इटसेल्फ विल डिसाइड कि वो पर्टिकुलर केस का रिजल्ट क्या होगा. द सेम थिंग योर ड्राफ्टिंग will decide the fate of the particular invention. Drafting plays a vital role in the success of invention or innovation patent conversion. During this particular process, you have to use the legal languages, and drafting of the during the drafting of patent application, the claim should be draft very specific and the crystal clear, so that no other can be can person can take another way out of way the particular patent, and he can break your own patent. So drafting process is very important in this particular thing, and here you can take the help of, if you are good, it's well and good. You can take help of your friends. If not, then there are multiple attorney are there, those are helping to you. While writing of your patent will be, there are 10 points claiming. Draft requires the 10 point, I mean, that need to be submitted in the Word or a PDF copy. It is nothing but the title of invention, what you want to invent, or what's the invention title, then field of invention. If you are doing better, I mean, EEG method, or you can see it's a thought capturing by using EEG with this particular person. So your title should be crystal clear in what field that particular patent falls. That is again you need to mention in your draft. The background of invention with regards of drawback associated with that. It is what called as a prior art. So if you are doing your invention, title of invention, you have to go, हम generally इसको बोलते हैं literature survey. And in patent language it is called as a art or prior art survey. So you can go with the prior art survey. ऐसा कोई patent पहले हुआ है क्या? If it is there in publication, if it is there in the known languages, if so, do with thorough prior art search, read the particular prior art search, and then what are the different, what are the background, I mean, drawback in the particular thing, how it is get solved in your invention. Again, it is more important. Then object of your invention, what is objective of your invention, statement of your invention, summary of invention, and then a drawing. You need to make your, because you are making a certain thing, so make a drawing. Their part diagram, give a 1:1 part diagram, part name to each drawing, and then explain that particular thing. And at the end, claims out of that particular drawing, what you are claiming are more important, and then abstract. This is what the 10-point draft you need to prepare while going for patent. And definitely all this particular draft will be nothing but the legal languages. So legal thing you need to utilize, legal language you need to utilize very carefully. And out of the particular thing, whenever the patent get granted, that will be granted on the claim basis. Point number 9, your claim will be granted as a patent, कि आपका ये क्लेम था, ये क्लेम आपको अवार्ड किए जाते हैं, so that no other person can claim the same claim in their own model अगर वो दूसरा बनाता है तो. So the same thing I am doing here: title of invention, field of invention, background of the invention, objects of the invention, statement of the invention, summary, brief description, and then claim. Claim are very important. And now the things is, there are certain things while drafting of your claim, it should be very clear. I already have pointed out the documents that requires. There are multiple documents, those are called as a forms: form 1, form 2, form 8, form 9, then form 16. As you are going with that particular thing, that will be more clear. It's a form 1, it is an application form. Form 2, it is nothing, the complete specification with the drawing. Then form 9 is there early, there are early publication, there are examination. Those form get that requires for the particular thing, and then online fee is there. So I will come with this particular thing, the process of that particular patent. Once you are going with the patent application, once you are going with the patent application, the complete specification you are doing. Then after submission of complete specification, within 12 month or within 18 month, it is get published. After 18 month, that will get published. After publication of that, within a 48 month, you have to go for the examination, request for examination. Now after going for the request for examination, then the office of patent office will be examine your patent, and they are giving you the first examination report, which is called as a FER. They are giving to the FER first examination report. They are in that they are telling ki this is what your someone has given the certain question. I will I will take that particular question at the end of my presentation, so that the link will not be break. So then it is going with this particular examination first examination report will be published. You have to on that particular FER year, then you have to give your own explanation. After that, there will be hearing, and after hearing, your patent will be either granted or rejected. Now the process requires normal size. If you are your normal process, if you are going with the, it is taking 3 to 4 years. But there is a certain another thing that after patenting you can go with the publication जो 80 month लगता है, you can go with the early publication request. After early publication there is a process of speeding of examination also. So you are going with the speed of examination, speed of early publication. Probably your patent may granted within 1 year to 18 months also, it is possible. But you have to go with the particular early publication wala process, it is possible. The what we call as the financial associated with this filing of patent required 1600 rupee government fee. Then early publication requires 2500 publication sorry government fee. Then examination of patent requires 4000 rupee early publication fee. And then hearing and everything that don't require any kind of thing. So this is what the fee. If there are multiple form also, multiple form requires some or other fee also. But fees are very less. 80% fee has been reduced down what was there before 2 years. And dear student, whenever all the particular fees, all the particular process get executed, you can see the patent certificate. It's one of the patent certificate to award it to uh, award. Yeah, another question is there. I will follow. To the students, or this is what the patent certificate, it has been awarded to my college with the certain limit. Currently, GH Rasin College of Engineering, we have the strong innovation cell, filed more than 600 patents, granted with the 110 plus national and 12 international. 12, 112 हो गया, 12 international patents, 400 copyright and certain design registrations also it is there. And now questions point, certain question already been asked. I am going to that particular question first, and then we will open uh, other questions also. So question if I am taking, someone already have asked this particular
So
question.
already in chat box, some questions are
Sir, it is called as a literature survey in our research language. So you can see whether this particular product has been patented before or published before. So you have to do with the literature survey or prior art search, and through that particular thing itself, you are come to know whether it is patentable or not. Otherwise also, if you are thinking कि ये आपको एक प्रायर आपने किया है, सर्चिंग किया है, एंड इफ यू आर थिंकिंग कि यस थोड़ा मुझे डाउट लगता है कि शायद हम ये पेटेंटेबल कभी हुआ ही नहीं, तो यू गो फॉर द पेटेंट, put the ball in their court. Because after patenting it is taking 1600, and then examination it will 4000 rupees, and then ball is in their court, in the government's patent office court, and then there will be first examination report. Let them decide. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू डू योर थिंग. अगर आप डायलेमा में हो कि आप भैया ये हुआ है नहीं हुआ है, तो पुट योर पेटेंट. दे विल गिव कि ये पेटेंटेबल सिमिलरिटी सर्च, इट इज कॉल्ड एज फर्स्ट एग्जामिनेशन रिपोर्ट. एंड देन दे आर गिविंग कि सिमिलर रिसर्च कहाँ पे हुआ है, सिमिलर प्रोडक्ट कहाँ पे है. एंड देन यू कैन थिंक कि व्हाट इज डिफरेंट इन योर प्रोडक्ट. You can justify what is different in your product then it is adjustable. So by this way you can go mix and match method. If you are confident you can go. If you are doubtful, then also I advise to go for patenting. If you are assured कि ये already technology available है, so don't go for that. It is just like that. Second question, it has been asked how to check whether your idea is already existing or not. I think I have already covered the question. Now existing or novel. Novel means if this particular pen is there, the same pen I am making that don't have any kind of innovation, but I am checking the process of this. It is so clear. It is. Then what are the current challenges in IPR in India? Dr. Vaishali Deshmukh has asked, I should think the basic challenge that particular it has been addressed by government of India. Second thing about the awareness. If you are facing any issue, you can see nearby patent office is there. Like basically there are four